Okay, so I come in this side. That makes sense. That's the door. That's the door. I understand that part. But it doesn't make sense that I come back through the door when I go out over there. I don't get it. I have memories of existing outside of this room. I don't understand. I have memories of existing outside of this room. Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and welcome to this brand new day. Yes, indeed, it is the something of October. A very good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. I have a lot of minor things to talk about. Nothing major has happened in my life since the last time we talked. So it's just a bunch of minor stuff. But first, you may have noticed a whole bunch of, Halloween type stuff. Again, a bunch of little skulls and these things and pumpkins and then the blood type stuff. And yes, indeed, I went to the dollar store last night with what money I had, gathered up all my change and loose $1 bills, and bought some Halloween stuff. So thumbs up for that. This is all I could afford. It was like $7 and yay. But I did a walkies video where I grabbed my camera and I walked from downtown Shelton, lower downtown Shelton, close to southern Shelton, and then highlights of the walk from there up to the dollar store and then the trip back. So thumbs up for that. It's going to be mostly dark, but what can I say? It was like 6:30, 6:45 or something like that when I headed out, and it started off dim and then got quickly dark. So yeah, but I just have to edit that together. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done today. If not today, tomorrow, because it's a lot of, it's probably like 14 or more little individual files I have to stick together and put into a coherent whole. So thumbs up for that. But yeah, I did the 6-mile walkies. It's not fully exercise when you do it the way I did, because you have to do moderate exercise if you're going for just like walks like I do, because you need to walk at like 4 kilometers per hour, 3 miles per hour, 2.93 miles per hour, which is 100 steps per minute. And if you're not, that's moderate exercise. And if I'm just trying to get my shirt to hang symmetrically because of my very, very minor fixation on symmetry. But it's how fast you're walking, not how far. You know, that whole 10,000 steps thing, which isn't even a thing. There's no basis in science. It's just one of those cultural things again. Yay for culture. But that whole take 10,000 steps a day, it doesn't matter. If you take 10,000 leisurely steps, it's nothing. I mean, it's good. It's better than taking 5,000 leisurely steps. The more physical exercise you do, the better. But exercise-wise, it's not good exercise. You need moderate exercise. And so when I go out walkies and I'm taking camera pictures and I'm talking, I'm usually not powering on at 3 miles an hour. Now, I did notice that a lot of the time I actually was still doing power walking even while recording, so hopefully I've done a fair amount of that. My wrist, by the by, is feeling a lot better. Even lowering myself up and down with my chair arms, I've had no wrist issues, so definitely a good thing. Just in case, if it's the dumbbell, I'm going to be very, very careful doing wrist exercises. Which is weird that it was this one, if it is the dumbbell, because I do wrist exercises on this hand too. And this is the one that is a problem because it goes click, 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 click. And I can feel the click, and I don't like it clicking, so I have to do it in a weird angle to keep things from clicking with the weight as I'm exercising, like this or like this. And no pain ever. So I don't know if it's that, because this side, yeah, it's the side that was paralyzed, and so it doesn't work well or properly, but that doesn't seem like it would cause internal wrist damage. Such is life. And of course, we get closer to the 26th of October, when that's my birthday. Yay, I turned 57. Yay! Now, of course, in the United States, if you have access to money and health care, the average age is right around 78, time of death. But remember, if people who have access to money and health care die at age 80, and those people who have no money and no access to health care die at age 40, well, the median age of death is 60. Does that mean these people are going to be living to 60? No. They're still going to be dying at 40. But because these people are living longer, it's yanking the average up while not bringing the people down here with it. So these people with no access to money and health care, which is about 50 some odd % of the United States right now, our lifespans have stayed the same, if not gone down, like in various other countries. Like Russia, I believe the average lifespan has fallen down below 55 already. That was a couple years back. It might have gone up a little. And it might not have. It might have continued going down. Who knows? Ouch. I had to take some, well, I didn't have to. I chose to because I don't like being in pain. But instead of smoking some bud, I actually had some concentrate. This is an interesting concentrate. I say interesting because this, normally when you get concentrate, it can be like, you know, what they call shatter, because it's easy to go psh, and then pieces go flying everywhere. It's like rock candy, you know, hard candy. It likes to shatter. And then most other stuff you get is just soft and gushy. This is a frickin' rock. It's a pebble. It's not even shatter. It is a rock. You have to chip chunks off that. Oy vey. So, yay. I just thought I'd talk about cannabis concentrates here, because I worry about my lungs, as I've mentioned, since I smoke bud and I vape concentrates. And, you know, your lungs don't like that. Your lungs like clean, fresh H2O in a nitrogen base with a scattering of the other, like argon, I think is it's like nitrogen, argon, and then oxygen, and then it's just a scattering of the rest of the gases. So that's what your lungs like. And then they're moderately delicate tissues. I mean, they're not extremely delicate. I mean, they're mucous membranes. So yeah, they're more delicate than this stuff, but it's like the inside of your mouth. There are those tissues inside of your nose. So they're not things that like to be heated up with hot oil, you know, where you boil oil to get the vapors to come off of it, and then you inhale it down into your gaseous exchange membranes. They don't like that. I wish there was a better way to control the dosage of cannabis and, well, the THC and the cannabidiol that I take in, because I mentioned this before and it's still both irritating and funny, and just it makes things difficult, because I was on 28 different medications before, while my wife was alive, and 90 milligrams of methadone. My tolerance for everything is sky high. Absolutely sky high. For over 10 years, I was taking the equivalent of 90 milligrams of morphine daily. My tolerance for everything is sky high. You can overdose on THC. If you do so, you'll start to vomit. And there's various, ooh, oh, don't calm down. She's dangling there. I'm going to have to get rid of her if she doesn't go back up. That's my one spider that was up in the corner. And now she's coming down onto the monitor. Well, back up. Hopefully she'll go back up. See me down here and decide to leave. If that's a guideline she's got. No, she was just dangling. Hopefully she's just going to make her web. I don't want to put her outside. But if she comes down, then she's violating the unwritten contract and she's in my airspace. And then she's got to go. I ain't going to kill her. My window's right over there. And I'd much rather if she moved back toward the wall and didn't come down a dangling. But if she comes down, then she's got to go. That's too bad. Oh well. The Spider Chronicles. I can't even remember what I was talking about now. My sincere apologies. I know it was gaseous exchange membranes. Ah, yes, and overdosing. Wow, I can remember things today. Kind of bizarre. Especially since, as mentioned, I took 3 cannabis concentrate vape hits this morning. But if you overdose, then you can start to vomit. Now, because I can't tell, because of my tolerance to THC and everything, I don't feel much more than pain control, a vague sense of goodwill, and then my eyes will get dry and my mouth will get dry, and then sometimes I have issues with my short-term memory, but that's basically it. I have taken concentrate vapes that have just left me going, well, that tasted nice. Well, everybody else is gone. So I can't remember why now I was talking about my tolerance being so high, but it's, yes, because of overdosing. So frequently, when I am dosing myself for pain using concentrates or just bud, and this hasn't happened for a while though because I can only afford cheap budget weed right now, but I can tell when I've smoked too much. I can't tell by any, internal feelings otherwise, but I will get a powerful headache. Oh my God, it's like a bomb goes off inside of my head. The rest of my body feels good. Pain control is fine, and I can move, and I do things, and I feel good, and I still have a vague sense of goodwill. And I've got a horrible near migraine headache, and that lasts for a few hours until my cannabidiol, THC, etc. levels drop down. So that's fun. Now I'm worried about her, but she's back over to where her orb is. Hopefully she saw me moving around and doing stuff, because spiders don't actually like people. That's one of the big things. It's like, there's a good video about spider misconceptions. It's about a guy who does macro photography of like spiders. And he talks about spiders because he likes to photograph spiders. And he showed this one time just, them crawling on his hand. And even the dangerous spiders, black widows, they keep their venom for their prey. Primarily, even if you panic a black widow and it bites you as a human being, it is a dry bite. So you have to really work hard to get bit, even by the venomous ones, because spiders don't like people. But as he pointed out, just like hamsters, if you're going to pick up a spider and put it on your hand or do something with it, don't come in from above like this. That's predator movement. That's predator. That's a bird. That's something coming in to attack. That terrifies hamsters. It terrifies spiders. It's danger. No, you scoop. You scoop. You come in like this because that's not a predator movement. And so it's like, yeah, and you can pick up these spiders, and he showed them having these spiders walking on his hands, and it's interesting stuff. I'm not going to do it. I mean, at least right now. I've had spiders walking on me, even, in the past couple months, spiders that were this size. I'd feel a tickle on my arm, look down, and there's a spider walking through my arm hairs. I got that primitive atavistic fear of creepy crawlies, which is a good thing we do, because if you didn't survive to have more kids. If you were one of those people on, oh look, a creepy crawly, and then you just left it there, then pretty soon you were dead, because the creepy crawlies were like biting you and then feasting on your corpse. It's like with the video game thing, I've talked about this before too. When just before bed, don't play any action games or anything like that. What you see with your eyes, your brain has no choice but to accept as real. So if you're playing a video game, even Doom, something as silly as that, your eyes have to take that as real. What you're seeing, something that's actually happening, because in your past, your ancestors that didn't believe what they saw died. And since we are survivors of a lot of history, we have all those survival instincts. And so, for as much as our modern culture, but you see something, your brain has to take it as real. You hear it, your brain has to take it as real. You feel it, your brain has to take it as real. So don't play active video games before bed, or you're going to be hyped up in a fight or flight stress response that your body doesn't know how to deal with because you're sitting in a chair. Thumbs up for that. And, oopsie. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I have sinus problems. I've been sneezing. My sinuses are full. Oh, joy. And I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. But for right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. If I mispronounce a username, my sincere apologies. No disrespect is intended. And it is a range of 20 to 25. My upper plate does not fit at all anymore. It moves around when I talk, and it's very uncomfortable. Even though I count in American Sign Language, I still get lost because of my fibro depression, and right now I'm just really tired, so yay. Plus I'm irritated because my dentures don't fit. I gotta move this or I'm gonna knock it onto the floor. Calling up my Chrome, we have random stuff with a big old smiley face. Thank you very, very much. And Confused Owl 29, always good to see you in the comments. Kathy Kiss Cat, greatly appreciated, and I will always give you my little furry babies some love for you, no fear. Rachel Baby, XOXO, thumbs up and thank you. AJ Puzzle Ferret, that's a heck of a name. And kitties are wonderful, I love them so much. Bailey Snyder, greatly appreciated. Norsk, thumbs up and thank you. Sully Ali, thumbs up and thank you very much. Dylan, greatly appreciated. Perfect Tragedy, I am very sorry. Kitties are wonderful and they're beautiful and I love them so much. And pardon my burping right in the middle of talking. Tommy Matthews, greatly appreciated. That moment when you have a long name, son of a gun, I don't know that feeling, but I just experienced it. Daniel Steinholm Almendrud, I sure hope I'm close, thank you very much. Tommy Matthews, did I thank you? I can't remember if I did or not. If not, then I'm very sorry you have your issues. I did too. You can fight them, don't worry. Blur's World, thumbs up and thank you. Dexy, greatly appreciated. Sean C, 557, greatly appreciated. Matt Turner, thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Adrian Bryan, greatly appreciated. Connor Mullet, greatly appreciated. And then we have Jamie's Division, yay, thumbs up and thank you very much. Potato Tron, greatly appreciated. Paladin Walliam, I hope I didn't double up, but I probably did. Capucha Patchy Paul, greatly appreciated. Thumbs up, and last but not least, we have Laser Boy, greatly appreciated each and every one of you. Oh boy, I don't even have time. I had a huge big issue with Mojang, which is why I don't have Minecraft for yesterday or today. I got locked out of my account, and hopefully now I can start actually using mods. Thumbs up. And if you could check out my various links, Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you could, well, I have an Amazon wish list. If you check that out with like hamster food, cat food, silly things, non-silly things, that's 4, not 5. If you can check it out, do not feel obligated. I don't feel entitled. I also have a PayPal if you wanted to donate to that without actually donating to the other things. I can't even speak English. Forget what everything I'm saying. I'm done with that. Thank you very much. I do not feel obligated. Do not feel entitled. Thank you very much. Oh, my brain. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very, very cool. I'm already past 20 minutes because I already did my intro. So I've got this video, I've got another video, I've got my walkies video. I'm going to hopefully get a Minecraft video done here soon as well. So yay! I'm always working on mutilations. I've got my ASMR stuff I'm still working on. I got that radio thing I've got to get done. Oy vey. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing.